Vanga Pandeva was born into a world on the precipice. It was 1911 and the Balkans were a tinderbox of tensions. Her birthplace, Strumica, was a small village in the Ottoman Empire. Life was hard, resources scarce. Vanga's birth was difficult, leaving her weak and vulnerable. Her tiny limbs were crossed, her eyes tightly shut. Superstition whispered through the village, a sign of a life marked by hardship. Vanga's early years were a blur of poverty and uncertainty. Tragedy struck when Vanga was only 3 years old. Her mother succumbed to illness, leaving a void in Vanga's life. World War I erupted, casting a long shadow over the Balkans. Ivan was conscripted, leaving Vanga and her siblings in the care of neighbors. The once familiar world of childhood now seemed distant and distorted. Little did she know a storm was brewing, one that would forever alter her life. The war finally ended, but the trials of the Pandeva family were far from over. Ivan, released from service, returned home a changed man. The horrors he had witnessed on the battlefield weighed heavily upon him. He found solace in his children, especially young Vanga, whose quiet strength and unwavering spirit mirrored his own. He showered her with affection, recognizing in her a kindred spirit, a survivor. Their reunion, however, was short-lived. Bulgaria, defeated in the war, was plunged into political and economic turmoil. The fragile peace was shattered by unrest and rebellion. Ivan, a vocal critic of the new regime, was arrested and imprisoned on trumped-up charges. Vanga, her siblings and her stepmother were left to fend for themselves in a world increasingly hostile and unforgiving. Despite the hardships, Vanga refused to be cowed. She learned to navigate the world with increasing independence, her senses of hearing and touch sharpening to compensate for her failing sight. She helped her stepmother with household chores, cared for her younger siblings, and even ventured out to the market to trade whatever meager possessions they had for food. Vanga's resilience was tested time and again. Poverty was a constant companion, hunger a familiar ache. Yet she faced each challenge with a quiet determination, her spirit unbroken. She found solace in nature, spending hours exploring the fields and forests surrounding Strumica, her senses alive to the rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, the scent of wildflowers. It was in these moments of quiet contemplation that Vanga's connection to the natural world deepened, laying the foundation for the extraordinary path that lay ahead. One sweltering afternoon, as the sun beat down on the parched earth, a freak storm gathered on the horizon. The sky, moments ago a serene blue, transformed into a menacing canvas of swirling black clouds. The wind howled, whipping up dust and debris in a dizzying dance. Vanga, playing in the fields with other children, felt a primal fear grip her heart. The storm struck with the suddenness and fury of a vengeful god. A monstrous whirlwind, a terrifying funnel of dust and debris, roared across the landscape, its path aimed directly at the terrified children. Screams pierced the air as they scattered, desperate to escape the wrath of nature's fury. Vanga, her vision already fading, stumbled and fell, her small body at the mercy of the elements. She was lifted high into the air, spun around like a rag doll in the vortex of the tornado. The roar of the wind was deafening, the world a terrifying blur of dust and debris. Then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the wind subsided. Vanga crashed to the ground, her body battered and bruised, her eyes filled with sand and dust. She lay there, helpless and disoriented, as darkness enveloped her world. The storm passed, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Vanga was found buried beneath a pile of debris, her eyes tightly shut, her face caked in dirt and fear. She was carried home, her family praying for a miracle, but the damage was done. The whirlwind, a cruel twist of fate, had stolen Vanga's sight, plunging her into a world of perpetual darkness. Section 4. Finding light in darkness. Vanga at the school for the blind. The loss of her sight was a devastating blow, plunging Vanga further into a world of isolation and despair. Yet amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope emerged. News reached Strumica of a school for the blind in the city of Zemun, Serbia. It was a beacon of hope, a chance for Vanga to acquire the skills she needed to navigate her new reality. The journey to Zemun was long and arduous, fraught with challenges for a young girl traveling alone. But Vanga, her spirit unbroken, embraced this new adventure. At the school, She entered a world unlike any she had known before. For the first time, she was surrounded by others who understood her challenges, who shared her experience of living in a world without sight. Vanga thrived in this new environment. She excelled in her studies, mastering Braille and learning essential life skills. She discovered a passion for music, her fingers dancing over the keys of the piano with newfound grace and dexterity. She learned to knit and crochet, her nimble fingers creating intricate patterns and designs. Most importantly, she developed a deep sense of empathy for others, her own hardships fostering a profound understanding of human suffering. Life at the school was not without its challenges. The strict routines, the regimented lifestyle, the constant reminder of her disability all took their toll. Yet Vanga persevered, drawing strength from her inner resilience and the unwavering support of her teachers and fellow students. She learned to navigate the world with increasing confidence, her other senses heightened to compensate for her lack of sight. Section 5. Svetiko, the seer and her sanctuary. After 3 years at school, Vanga returned to Strumica with new skills and purpose. No longer the frightened child, she was now tempered by adversity. Her family struggled, her father broken by hardship. Vanga embraced her role, taking on chores and caring for siblings. She became a pillar of strength, her wisdom a source of comfort. Despite her blindness, Vanga's reputation for understanding others spread. People sought her advice, drawn to her wisdom and insight. Her advice, often in riddles, was uncannily accurate. Her home became a sanctuary of hope, a place of comfort and direction. Vanga, the blind mystic of the Balkans, became a legend in her own time. Section 6. From the ashes of tragedy, a beacon emerges. The making of Baba Vanga. Baba Vanga's life was a testament to the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. Blinded at a young age, subjected to poverty, war, and personal loss, she rose above her circumstances, transforming her hardships into a wellspring of compassion and insight. Her story, rooted in the soil of the Balkans, resonated far beyond the borders of her small village, captivating the imagination of people around the world. How did a blind peasant girl from a remote village transform into a phenomenon sought out by heads of state, celebrities, and ordinary people alike? Was it her profound empathy, honed through years of personal suffering? Was it her uncanny ability to connect with the hidden depths of the human psyche? Or was it something more, a gift perhaps bestowed upon her in the wake of the devastating whirlwind that had stolen her sight? Whatever the source of her abilities, Baba Vanga's life offered a powerful message of hope and resilience. She taught us that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the human spirit can endure and even thrive. She reminded us of the importance of compassion, empathy, and the interconnectedness of all things. And she left behind a legacy of mystery, a tantalizing enigma that continues to fascinate and inspire us today. Baba Vanga's story is a reminder that our lives are not defined by the challenges we face, but by how we choose to respond to them. It is a testament to the power of the human spirit to find light in the darkest of times, to transform tragedy into triumph, and to leave an indelible mark on the world. Pause 3 SS. Chapter 8. Legacy and Influence. Baba Vanga's impact didn't end with her prophecies. Her life story left an indelible mark on hearts and minds worldwide. From Strumica to the far corners of the earth, her name became synonymous with mystery. But what exactly is Baba Vanga's legacy? It transcends her predictions. It is a testament to the human spirit's quest for understanding. Her story serves as a beacon of hope. Baba Vanga's influence permeates culture and society. Books and documentaries have been made about her life. Her life inspires individuals to seek the extraordinary. In Bulgaria, Baba Vanga is revered as a national treasure. Her home, now a museum, attracts thousands of visitors. The museum stands as a testament to her enduring legacy. Baba Vanga's influence extends to science and metaphysics. Scholars seek to understand her extraordinary abilities. Some believe she had a unique connection to the universe. Baba Vanga's legacy reminds us of the mysteries that surround us. Her life challenges our perceptions and inspires us. Baba Vanga's story is about the enduring human spirit. It is about the quest for knowledge and the light that guides us. Her legacy is one of hope and resilience. Pause 3S. Baba Vanga's profound impact reminds us of the power of one person. Her story urges us to embrace the unknown with hope. Baba Vanga's legacy is a testament to the power of the human spirit.